Welcome to Equal Time with Martha Burke. This week we celebrate Labor Day honoring American workers. It's been celebrated every year since 1894, when President Grover Cleveland signed the law making the first Monday in September a national holiday. National holiday and honoring workers notwithstanding, we still have a long way to go. The federal minimum wage has been stuck at a pathetic $7.25 an hour since 2009. And even though 30 states mandate minimums above the federal rate, that ridiculous $7.25 still applies in 22 states and 2 territories. The District of Columbia has the highest minimum wage at $15.20, but it's still below the living wage for an individual in Washington, D.C., which is $20.80 an hour. Georgia ties Wyoming for the lowest minimum in the country at a pitiful $5.15. And the living wage needed per worker in Georgia, right now it's $16. No wonder people need help just to put meager meals on the table. But at least some states have raised their minimums to a decent level, and that's good news, right? Well, not totally. To get by in most states, the MIT Living Wage Calculator estimates the average single person needs to make about $45,000 a year, or $21 and change an hour, assuming a 40-hour work week. No U.S. state meets that standard. And it's obviously a lot more for a family. At the beginning of this year, 21 states established higher minimum wages, and it's set to rise in a few others before 2026. But a piecemeal approach is not enough. Our leaders, the House and Senate, and the orange hair in the gilded Oval Office need to raise the minimum to a living wage in all 50 states right now. They have the authority, just not the guts. Here's an idea. Let's require them to take a pay cut to the federal minimum of $7.25 for 1 month and live on that and only that. Can't pay the mortgage? Too bad. Medicine out of reach? You'll get along without it. Gas for the car? You can walk to work. And food? Many of you are too fat anyway, and you know who you are. Thanks for listening to Equal Time. I'm Martha Burke.